guys, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead from whenever it's found you. So as always, if anything I say resonates, well, you know it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. It's not me doing that, so block, report, or ignore, but just know it's not me. So let's go with the reading. Ooh, firstly you have Knight of Wands, then you have Page of Pentacles, and in between that you have Queen of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Swords. So I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Knight of Wands, very passionate, very excited. Very energetic energy coming towards you. Coming towards you I feel like is not yours. So someone in your life is charging in or returning or charging towards you for some reason. A lot of energy, and you're just like, take a chill pill, calm down, what's going on? Queen of Swords here, very logical, very intelligent, very smart. Again, like that's you going, take a chill pill without really, you know, you don't need to be careful or mince your words, you're just telling people how it is. Or I don't know why I feel like you're somehow bringing people into reality a little bit. I don't know what that means. Like people might be living in their own world and you're not bursting their bubble, but you're for some reason making them aware of their actions towards others or something. Page of Pentacles, you're very gifted, very skilled, very talented. I don't know why it's coming into this, I guess we'll find out in a minute. Ten of Swords is the energy of the only way is up, things are only going to get better for you. If things have seemed quite heavy, if you felt like you've been very betrayed, it seems like things are going to get better from here on out. Usually there's a sunrise in this card, symbolizing that new dawn of like, there's always a new day, there's always a new sunrise to look forward to. No matter what's happened the day before, there's a new day coming. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. What is this about? Who is this energetic person? A lot of cards just came out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Eight of Pentacles could be someone you work with. Two of Cups could be a soulmate. Hanged Man, seeing you from a different perspective, or you're seeing them. Death, transformation. Wow, there really is a lot of energy. Someone is charging towards you maybe because they think you're their soulmate and they're seeing you differently. Could be someone you work with, or they want to put in the work. They want to put in the work to come together with you because they're seeing things from a different perspective, or they're seeing you from a new perspective. They want a brand new start with the Death card. It's all about rebirth, rising from the ashes. Someone's energetically, I don't know why I'm getting last chance. Someone wants a last chance with you. Some of you, this is somebody from your past and you're already in a committed relationship with someone else and they're just charging towards you, like completely clueless to the fact that you were already married, moved on long ago. Others of you, this could be your partner. It's like things may have been rocky and it's like someone wants to put in the work now. They want to have a massive transformation. They want to turn things around because they know that like they're seeing you for who you are. And for me to say that, maybe there's been things happening that are rocky because they were seeing you through the light of other people's eyes, or they saw like a version of you through their eyes which was just projecting their own shadows onto you, if that makes sense. They were seeing you through like the worst parts of themselves. Clarify, just moving on. Clarify the Queen of Swords. That's way too many, I can't even take all those. Clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Strength card, there you go. King of Swords on the bottom, Divine Counterparts. Your power is your strength. I feel like Aquarius, you already know this. You are very, very strong. You're very resilient. And again, the strength of mind here, because Queen of Swords is so smart and very good with her words. And sometimes a bit sharp with her words. But it's coming out of strength. And you strengthen other people as well. You build them up. Or you pop and burst their false ego of like, some people might think they're sure of themselves and they're confident, and you bring them to reality. Again, like he's coming in. It's not like you're trying to ruin people's confidence. It's that you're popping people's false confidence and like grounding them into who they really are in order for them to then find a very secure sense of self and stability. For me to say this, I don't know why it's coming through. It just seems as if, like, what are you doing? Like, what is it? Some of you are teachers. You're either a teacher or like a mentor of some type, because with the Queen of Swords it just seems as if you've got this sword up, and yeah, it's like you might be dealing with kind of different personalities that it's almost like you want to build up those that don't see themselves correctly and make them feel more confident, and then the people that are in this false ego, this false sense of self, it's very like a vain ego, like all the wrong reasons. They're confident in themselves for all the wrong reasons, and you're almost like able to reality check them and say, look, if it wasn't for your beautiful hair, if it wasn't for your like your luck of birth, of like being born looking like a model, what is it about yourself that you would be confident in? And it's like you're tearing somebody's confidence down because it wasn't real confidence to begin with, in order to then build it back up in a way that nobody will be able to take the confidence away or tear it down, because it's genuine and it's not false, based on looks, based on things that don't matter, based on luck. There's strength here. You're building, like, you're making people strong. You're making people's character stronger. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Could also just be one person in particular around you. It could be this person is seeing you differently, that and they want that second chance with you or something. They want a rebirth with you, and you might just be really honest with them and be like, but I don't like your vainness or something. I don't know why the vain thing's coming through. Seven of Pentacles came out clarifying Page of Pentacles. So there's something you're very gifted and skilled in, but it's been a long time coming for you to actually realize how you could use this. So you might have like a really niche thing that you're very good at, or at least if it's not niche, it's the opposite, if that makes sense, and it's a very broad thing, and it's like, oh well, so many people are good at that, what's the point? So like, say it's writing books, it's like, well, everybody's already written a book about everything, what am I going to write a book about? So it's either really broad or it's really niche, and it's not books. It's like you like to book bind, and it's you either think something is too niche for you to invest in time into your skill, or too broad and you're like, it's not, I don't think it would work out. And Seven of Pentacles here is like, be patient, put in the time. There's something, if you invest in yourself, regardless if you think it's going to take too long or it's not likely to work out because there's so many authors or there's so many people, whatever it may be, forget everyone else and focus on doing real good work that you're proud of, because I think you're going to realize with the Seven of Pentacles, like, that's just like waiting for the fruit to grow. And she wouldn't be able to do that if she didn't plant the seeds and wait. Do you know what I mean? She didn't invest time in watering and looking after that. It wouldn't have happened. So just be patient with yourself and invest into something you know you're good at. You know you like doing it, whatever it is. It's going to pay off for you majorly. Clarify Ten of Swords. There's an opportunity specifically coming in around that gift. Also just came through. So you have the Sun card, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Lots of cards for you today, Aquarius. All clarifying the Ten of Swords. So what I said was the only way is up, things are only going to get better, and I said there's usually a sunrise in this picture. Here's the sunrise, here it is. So there's also something about communication, bringing clarity, and the sun is clarity, right? Bringing things to light. The sun shines, exposure happens. So there's something where you're going to be very happy with communication you receive. Maybe there's something with the Seven of Swords where someone in your family or your friend group has been a bit off or a bit hard to read. You don't know where you stand with them. They've gone kind of quiet. There's going to be a lot of communication between you and someone. It could be also this thing at the start, whatever this thing is, Two of Cups, Hanged Man, of you don't know where you stand with someone, you don't know like where it's headed, what's going on. There's going to be communication, there's going to be a talk that happens where you then have clarity on where to go from here on out, because it's almost as if sometimes like we can be floating in this in-between phase of not ending a connection completely, but then not starting. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't start the new life or you can't start the new path because you haven't completely ended the other thing, but you don't, you know what I mean? I don't know, but there's clarity. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's clarity coming through a talk where you'll be clear where you stand with someone on whether or not you stick around with them, or, you know, like, things are just going to be smoothed out. And Page of Wands here, there's something adventurous and exciting. So a lot of you, there could be a situation where you're very happy to have the clarity that you get to sneak away, or you get to like move on. And I say sneak away because it almost feels like you might not. If this is like a connection with someone and you have lots of shared friends, you don't want to make a drama about it. You don't want to make a drama and be like, yeah, we're splitting up, this happened. Like, you don't want to make a drama and then split friends with and make people take sides, whatever this is. And so you're just sneaking out. You're like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm happy that we've come to a solution or a conclusion of this, and things can finally move on and things can get better. I'm going to sneak away now. And it's very exciting with the Page of Wands that you get to be very spontaneous or start something. Others of you, like, don't panic. I'm not saying something's going to end, but it's the end of a phase of confusion with someone where you're going to, either way, you're very happy. So if you're watching this like, I would not be happy if this ended, obviously that's not what's happening. You'll be very happy if, you know, there's an end of a cycle with someone where things are confusing. And Eight of Wands, clarity. No more confusion. Getting to start a new path with someone very excitedly. I'm going to wrap this up here. Sorry if that was abrupt, but thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.